d4, d5. So I want to place a bit of an attack on these light squares if possible. Okay, so he's making his own kind of thing going on here. So we could take here, drop a bishop here or here. Let's see, he gets a knight. We could just literally move this bishop back a square. I think I'm gonna go with that. Let him open up the position potentially. Could even castle here or maybe just pawn up. I don't know how I feel about this double take though. There's a free pawn. I like free pawns. I could take here. Not sure if it does anything other than just, okay, we're gonna just take the free pawn for now. I mean, takes. And this is covering d5 actually, this knight here. So I'm gonna take with the pawn or bishop, or should I take the queen? Or should I do queen takes knight? I don't know. Problem here is we have to get an attack in. So maybe even taking this pawn first. Seems kind of sketch though. I will take here of queen up, and then I'll drop my other knight on e4 after taking this bishop, and I can even give up my queen and maybe get some sort of defense going up. Not happy with my position, but not surprised either. So takes, take. Okay, that's what I thought. So now we can take here, I suppose? Or should we take the queen? We have to take the queen, right? But he doesn't have to take my knight. Okay, well, we don't have much time to make decisions. Pawn at, over. Or no, up, I guess. Bishop at. Okay, bishop at. Can we take? Up looks dangerous because of the knight at G. Okay, I'm gonna just go straight up. Drop my queen here for some safety. I mean, we can get a pawn drop in here, but here we can go up here first, maybe? No, that mates me in one, just kidding. But the problem is this move, and I think I'm mated here. Like, it's really close at least. He needs just one pawn. Or even a knight. I have to go down. But is there a way I can block it? Check, up. And then checks here make me so the pawn at B will actually protect me from that. Pawn at B6. Oh wait, no, I can't do that, because... Okay, but I can drop a pawn here, maybe. I don't know. I'm still mated. Just check over and then re-drop off the pawn. Maybe if I drop a queen? No, that doesn't work either. Because queen at and then takes as my king runs up. It keeps freezing? That's really weird. I'm gonna resign here. I can't pause this. What do you mean by it's freezing? I can like turn my music off. Does that help? Hello. Alright, I'm not gonna be talking too much during these games just because I'm gonna try to win. Pretty sure this is the Jan Lee line. The Newcastle. This is no longer the Jan Lee line. I messed up. I mean, I can push this. Then knight comes here. I can push this. But he gets a bishop. Oh, it's not freezing for you? Okay, let me put my... I want to put music on after. But I also don't want to show the name of the stuff I'm playing. I don't want to get copyrighted. Alrighty, should we make some attacks? I guess we can slide our rook over. I mean, bishop at F is a bit annoying, but I can drop a knight here. I thought F to... Okay, well, I guess it does the same thing. Let's see. I could reroute my knight. I could bring it over here. I don't think that does anything. I could take that bishop, but I don't really want to open up the rook file. Or do I? I mean, I could drop a bishop here and then take and then try to create some sort of thing on the dark squares. Let's try that. Let's drop a bishop here instead of placing, just to keep our defense kind of strong. This doesn't scare me because I'm still pretty well defended. And then here we can just repeat. But I'm just wondering if I want to drop it here or here. Here, the queen can actually come out to here, and I don't know if I like that. So, maybe I'll drop here. I can't even drop here. I meant here. Sorry. So we'll take that. I can drop a pawn here if I want to. Do I? I kind of want to drop a pawn here first. Queen can come here. It didn't. So now I'm going to drop a pawn here, because if bishop takes, rook takes, and I'm attacking the e6 pawn with check, so he probably will defend that before starting some sort of attack on me, which gives me comfort. And I could drop a bishop here, get the rook to move, take this pawn, attack the knight. He's attacking a pawn here, which isn't delicious. I think I'm going to go ahead with my plan. I kind of wish it was a pawn that I had here instead. Bringing this knight up, attacking e6 is also a plan. Pawn, like anything to close off that file is kind of helpful. I'm going to take this knight, maybe drop a pawn here first. So I will take this knight. There's no immediate attack going on. I can kind of ignore this, and when I do take it, it won't be too dangerous. And now we've got some like squares open. Like I can bring my bishop here for a good check if I want to. I'm going to take this first, get a bishop ready for d6. Or a potential rook. No, I'd place the bishop so that I can follow up with a knight check on d7 and win the queen. Too bad this pawn can't go up for that delicious discovery check. So he's blocking it. I don't even have a rook. Why did I think I had a rook? Okay. So then I can drop a bishop here. I can drop a bishop here. Try to go for the rook. I can defend. Like, I've got a lot of options, but let's not get too low on the clock. Let's think. So I think dropping the knight here is the best bet, just because I'm attacking these two squares to pin either the rook or the queen with checking the king. So he can't defend both, and there's no series of checks right now that can get me into an attack. The best kind of attack would be to take this pawn and eventually like drop pawns on other squares to try to... See, I'm still aiming for this pawn, but now I've also got a rook to drop here or here, and potentially rerouting this knight, dropping a bishop here, taking pawns, getting some diagonal attack going here. I can bring my queen over, just win some pawns, get ready for some discovery checks, but we don't want to let any attacks open. We'd leave e2 open, which looks a little sketch. So I could take that bishop. Taking the bishop looks kind of nice. I could drop... I don't have a pawn. I mean, let's take the bishop, right? Attack the queen, force him to take with the king. Get the bishop on c8. You know, just open up for attacks. Queen takes potentially could be his move here. I think just a simple rook at. We're getting ready to promote this pawn. It's like the... And now we have mate in one. Yeah. Thinking, guys. We're thinking. We did the Jan Lee line here. Jan Lee, shout out to you. I literally was just watching your games against Cheesy Red, and I replayed sort of a version of a line I saw you play against when he plays whatever it is. What, bringing the B pawn up is black. What is it, A6? I don't even remember what just happened, to be honest. Okay, so we're getting into this line again. I think that we need to get an attack again somehow. I kind of want to bring the rook over, maybe bring this up, but the knight being here isn't that great for us. I mean, maybe we could bring this knight here. I could bring this up here. If he pushes this pawn, I'll probably take it. I might want to just bring my knight here, push, takes, maybe takes, bring the pawn up, just to open the file. So let's bring our knight here, see if he pushes. If he does, I'll take. Oh wait, he can't push. I could take the bishop, sorry. Why do I think he's going to do that? That is me just being a strange person. So I could take here, or I could bring up, I think I want to reroute my other knight here. If he pushes his pawn, then I'm going to take with my bishop and just try to get some attack going on these dark squares, sort of. You know how it is, black and yellow, black and yellow. So we're gonna, I want to get this knight out of here now that he's done that. I don't really care if he sacks. I'm gonna let him just take whatever he wants to, and then I'm gonna start making my attack and see which one's quicker. So here's my attack. It's just coming in on these light squares. Sorry. Dropping my knight here. I will retake with the pawns. I can take here. I've got these two kind of, knights coming in to attack the rook. I've got this kind of weakness on h3, and I'm not too worried about my position's safety as of right now. So right now I'm very tempted just to take a pawn somewhere. But with this bishop here, it is a little sketchy, but I think that it doesn't really do much, to be honest. So I kind of want to take here, maybe even just ignore the open file. Or, you know what? Let's try this. Let's do this and take the pawn here. I'm still not worried about any attacks here because, to be honest, even if he takes everything, I don't really think there's much of a follow-up. I think I'll just do queen takes right now. There's no real way to attack my queen. He can do bishop takes this pawn. That might be something to look at, but I might take here and just take the rook and then see if I can get something going on, right? So yeah, he played the move I thought he was going to, and now I'm going to think for a moment. See if I want to take... I might want to take here even, right? No, I don't. So we're going to think here for a second, because this looks like a really interesting position. I knew I wasn't going to commentate much, but I ended up doing that. Pushing the pawn doesn't work because you can just step over. Takes, takes. I don't want to move my queen. It seems really sketchy for my position safety. So right now it feels like really accurate play, and I might be in a slightly worse position. Probably am, but let's see if we can come up with some magic. I kind of want to take here. So let's do that. Takes, take. I could even play king takes. No, I gotta play queen takes. Pawn at, I'll do king takes. So yeah, let's see. We can drop this pawn. This is what I wanted. I wanted to maybe drop a pawn here, and then here. Okay, maybe here first. I guess here first, right? Now this is where things become a little bit scary for me. Let's see. And then I can potentially push, and then queen takes. I do worry about running out of pieces here, and about like things like rook takes here. It doesn't look too good for me, but I don't know. We'll see. I am streaming. Let's take here. Drop a pawn. Takes. Seems so sketch, to be honest. I need a pawn though, that's a problem. That was one of my worries, is with this whole like attack. And then here, I don't know if I've got mate, because I've got this whole sadness of needing like a few pieces. I mean, check. You can just go here. There's nothing. We gave it a good old try though. Yeah, we gave it a good old try. So there's nothing here. We can move on to the next game. Are you streaming? You say as you're watching my stream. Can you guys see me? Alright? Yeah. Alright, so let's continue with e4. Alright, e4, e5. Let's see. We're going to play knight f3 here. Bring our bishop to where Stockfish tells us to bring our freaking bishop. Bring our knight up. I want a castle, but I also just want to, you know, get attacks in, but I don't really want to be sacked on by blitzbullet, to be honest. I could take here. Let's castle. Let's castle, just because it feels like I'm not going to die. And now I want to not let too many attacks come in here, so I'm thinking I could take here. I know I'm giving him a bishop, and that's allowing him to place it here. But I'm going to just think for a hot second. I'm even thinking of pushing this pawn, taking, getting some knights in somewhere. Stock prefers bishop c4 for black. I'm talking about white. Whenever I was looking this opening up, it's like, knight f3, bishop c5. We don't know why. And I'm like, okay, leave me alone. Alright, so here, we gotta make some choices. I kind of want to play this. I don't know if it's too, like, weird. Like, the bishops are going to come in on this diagonal, which is the gross thing of this situation. Bringing this pawn up. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's at 12% battery. Uh-oh, stay. Alright, so let's see. What can we do here? I think I'm going to bring this knight here. Oh wait, he can take this pawn. Not brilliant, but I'm not like too sad about it. So I'm going to drop my knight here, you know, reinforce the protection of this pawn. I know that he can drop his knight here, to which I'll just push this pawn up. So he's taking. I'm going to take with queen, just slide it back down. Or I could take this. But I think I'll get mated if I do that, to be honest. Is there any better square I can bring my queen to? Here, no, I think I need to bring it back down. Okay, so we've got some weaknesses that I'm not a fan of already. Gonna place a bishop here just to open up this file if he takes my knight. Alright, cool. I suppose I'll bring this pawn up. Or maybe I could drop a bishop here first. I know that he's going to get a free bishop, though, if I do that. Maybe I could take this pawn. I don't know. I don't like the pawns coming in at h3. They look super sketch. So let's do this, because otherwise I'm pretty sure I'll just die even faster. We're going to just place bishops and try to defend, get this pawn up, knock the knight back. You know how it is. I guess I got to take that. I can maybe drop the pawn here, win that knight. Yeah, take that. Maybe bring the queen up. bishop here doesn't look too fabulous though. Maybe I could drop the knight here. Let's drop a knight here, because if takes, and I got the queen check on d7 before he can take my queen. So we can take with the bishop and the knight here, and I'm feeling maybe even bringing my queen up now, in all honesty. And then I can take here, get this rook file open, attack this pawn. Did not see that move, my bad. Suppose here I can, I don't know. I'm not too sad about my position's safety, at least at this exact second in time. I mean, bringing my queen here, then up after knight at g. Still want to get this bishop out. Feel like my pieces are underdeveloped. He's trapped my queen. I didn't see that as a thing. Oopsies. So I'm going to take here first. You can take my queen with check, unfortunately. Not totally dead yet, but not looking good. So no pawns for e7. We're going to push this up, just attack the bishop. I don't think there's any too immediate mate threats, except with like placing knights here to take my bishop, so there's still some-ish play, especially since the king has not castled, but it's not looking fabulous, to be honest. So we can swing the rook around. We can place a bishop, which isn't beautiful for us, but you know, maybe we will need that bishop. Always better to get him to drop his pieces somewhere, right? Alright, so now we'll place the knight on. Still not in any immediate mate threats. Getting the knight here is decent. Maybe dropping a knight here, making him defend. Maybe placing a pawn here. We've got some options, but we're running out of time. We don't want to sack too many pieces, so maybe I will just play a simple knight at g8. Just to get some sort of mate threats, even if it's very like limited mate threats. We can place this here, make the bishop take it, then take e6 with our rook, right? Our time's getting really low though, so we're going to take here. So I guess just put the rook back. Oh wait, no, we're going to get mated here with that, aren't we? It doesn't look good for the good guys. Rook at here seems accurate. Yeah, and then queen or pawn at. Alright, we tried. I mean, we still got a pretty good sort of almost attack, considering that we lost our queen. So I'm not sad. I'm pretty happy about that. So I kind of want to take this knight if he brings the knight out. I think he's going to bring bishop. Yep, I'm going to take that this game. With that, maybe get our pawn up. Place a bit of a attack here. Always attack in the light squares in this position because it's fun. Just replacing the bishop on, getting ready for this, but gonna take pawn potentially. Putting this up, getting just ready attack for the light squares. Now we can bring our knight here, which I like because we're attacking this knight and this pawn, kind of forcing this knight to come out, which it's not necessarily bad. I can take here and then take the knight potentially. I could even push this pawn. But I think I would want to take this pawn first. So we're going to just go a little bit crazy, because this is Crazyhouse. Push this, put this up. I like it. In my opinion, I like it. Right? Why not? I mean, bishop at, but, you know, let's attack the knight now. There's no immediate threat on black. We're attacking first, so it's not like I hate this position. And then we can place here, bishop, knight takes first. Then we can swing our bishop around. We want to keep an attack on here, so I could even take this, but it seems a little bit too much material I'm giving. I could place my knight here. Pawn at doesn't look fabulous, so I'm thinking we need to think. Let's think. I don't actually think I like maybe this move that I just played. Maybe I should have knocked this knight out first, even with a simple. I guess that doesn't work because it takes e6, but even just, I don't know, maybe taking this pawn and placing it on f3 was better, but let's see what we can do here. I mean, knight at, pawn at, takes, does not look good. I mean, he'll probably takes, and then the knight just really defends. So he's pretty safe here. I could push this pawn up. Should we go crazy? I mean, why not? Freaking f5, guys. I probably need a castle queenside to not die here. So now we can place our knight here. I don't know if that's very great. This knight's coming over here. I think maybe even getting my queen up quickly. Or maybe placing my knight here. Let's place my knight here as a defender. Just for fun. And then try to get some pawns somehow. Maybe, you know, move these pawns up. Try to get these pawns somehow. Alright, so we need to bring our knight rerouted somewhere. But he's attacking C, so... I mean, I'm not terribly upset with winning this, with taking this pawn. Because I can drop it here. So I might just... I need to play some sort of waiting move, I suppose. Maybe even just knight here. I don't. That's probably worse. Let's just push a pawn. I know that this is opening these kind of like double pawn things. All right, so I didn't think of that. I'm gonna take here. I know bishop takes pawn is not fabulous. Ooh, I actually have to block here with my pawn, and he takes my bishop. Oh no. That's not what we want. Shoot. Okay, we're in trouble. This is not good. Okay, so I guess we're gonna maybe try to take this knight, defend this pawn after knight takes rook. Okay. I mean, I can take this pawn, but pawns are coming in here now, which is not good for us at all. Yeah, I think this is lost. Let's try again. Alright, let's see. Let's keep with the e4. I'm enjoying it. I kind of want to switch up what I'm doing here, though. Let's see. So, let's stick with this, just because hashtag stockfish. But let's try to figure out what stockfish does here. So, let's go here. Place this on, just to protect from being sacked. Let's take that. Place a bishop here. Knight's coming to prevent us from potential castles. Bring this up. Bishop's coming. I can play up. I guess. I guess let's open this up. I don't really care too much about this. I know it's not beautiful, but maybe we can get something out of it. Like, even if I can just place my bishop here so that if I take this pawn, queen takes, I can recapture with the bishop. He's probably, and right now he can't defend both the knight and the pawn, so I'm gonna win back my material. So we can take here. It's gonna get super sketch, because knights at h aren't delicious for us. So maybe I'll even recapture with the king here. And then maybe, like, you know, this isn't as annoying. So queen at check, I'll drop my queen. Yeah. I can't drop my queen there, actually, because... actually, I can. Because if knight at c3, I have my bishop covering d1. So, let's take the queen. Let's take this queen. Should I take this pawn first? Or I should take the knight first. But pawn takes. I mean, there's queen at a5. Queen at a4. If I was stockfish. So I'm just debating between taking this now or taking the knight first. I don't think there's any threats with, like, bishop at e2. But there's queen at, so I guess like taking this first is nice. And then I can recapture here. It's pretty scary though. And then bishop at. Slide the rook over. I could even take this pawn for, no, because the bishop comes in here. I could drop my queen here. But then queen at here does not look spicy. We gotta be accurate. I'll be giving him too much if I just drop the queen and take the rook. Especially since this check will probably win my queen. Slide over the rook, pawn at, takes, does not look good at all. So, I'm thinking maybe even knight back out. What do you guys think? Not that you can tell me. Thinking knight back out. Then there's bishop e6, which still is not spicy. Queen at takes c7 is also an option. I don't know. Seems like too much material is giving then. I'm running out of time. I gotta make a decision. Which one do I like the best? Queen at? No. I guess. Okay, let's go here. I still like this move though. And then we can drop here. I mean, takes, and I think I'm okay. I don't like that. Am I mated here? Looks like, yeah? Looks like, yeah, I think I am. I don't even want to calculate it because it looks sketch. She's got two queens. I mean, queen at f1, rook at e1, takes, rook takes, bishop. Yeah, he's got mate with this move. And then I have to take. So yeah, I know what's going to happen here. And then, you know, I have to take, get mated in two. Oh, he seems to have found something else. This works too. I think mine was quicker. Not that that matters. Mating yourself is not what matters. Hello, Camel Clutcher. What's up? All right, how many have we won? I mean, how many have we played? We have won one. We need to step up our game here. I mean, we're playing blitzbullet, so we're doing our best. Let's play something new here. So this line again. I liked what we got into last time, so I'm actually going to replay again this whole kind of thing. But okay, so I want to take that, drop here, bishop at, bishop, knight over. Knight here. Okay. So I can back my bishop back down if I need to. Alrighty, what is this that I see? A difficult move, you say? What to do, you say? I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Something's gotta happen though, I gotta take something. It takes F2. Kidding. I mean, I could, but I think it's just not gonna work at all. So, I mean, I could take here. Let's do that. You know, get the knight in over here, hopefully get a pawn. pawn takes, maybe? Block off the knight check. I mean, up a little bit material now, but we gotta play defensively. Let's just give a bit of an attack. I'm not too worried about that move. Alright, so I think I can take the queen here. So here, let's see. To take the knight or to drop the queen. Suppose I'll take. I mean, I'm not worried about pawn at. I'll go down. Or I could just capture, but it looks kind of sketch with knight at f4. So we're gonna play accurately here, I hope. Maybe even a bishop at here. Let's place bishop so we can take this pawn. We don't want him getting back down here, and we want a pawn so that if we do get that whole promote check kind of checkmate going on the back file, it's good for us. So here, I'm gonna take, like, or should I check first? I'm gonna take first. So I'm thinking even knight at. Let's block him crawling back into his, like, safety hole. Let's just play strategically, you know, smart positional moves here. So even, like, queen at here looks nice to me right now. Pawn at seems really sensible play. Then we've got a mate in two if he takes. I'd say pawn at is the most sensible play. That's a force mate. That's probably the easiest one out of everything. I think there's a few here, even with queen at, bringing the other queen over, and, like, you know, maybe bringing the knights or pawn at. But I don't know if that 100% mates, because you can get over here. It probably does, but I think that is the most accurate. So let's play e4 again. So he's playing e4, e5, and that's my struggle of life. So let's try this. Let's try this. I kind of want to sack. I don't know if I want to bring these pawns up or if I want to bring my knight out. Let's bring that knight out. So bishop's coming. So let's push this pawn up. Let's try this line. I'm pretty sure this is a thing. Alrighty, so now we're going to take here. We're going to be aggressive. We're going to drop a pawn. We're going to... I want to attack this knight. Just deciding how. I could push this, and then push it again. Let's do that. I have a pawn to drop if check comes. Push one more time. It comes here. Bring my queen up. Seems good. You can't push this pawn because takes is a mate, almost a mate threat. That almost actually could be good for him. So here, I'm thinking a lot of things. I'm thinking maybe, maybe pawn at. But I mean, I don't want him to get this knight here. So maybe bringing the bishop out. Let's bring the bishop out. If pawn comes here, I'll back down here. Okay, I could swing the rook around. I could also castle potentially and just give up that knight for a possibly more initiative kind of position. I could bring this knight up to here after placing pawns, attack the knight that comes to e7. I have played Sarah 1 at ZHouse Chess. I don't know, I think I got like 7 to 20 something. I don't remember. It wasn't good. But let's see what to do here. Castles, takes, bishop at, takes. Doesn't seem delicious. I kind of want to bring my rook around. I don't like that he takes a rook though. I think I'm going to go here and take with the rook if he takes with my knight. Let's do that. Kind of get that attack going on G. So I'm thinking I could bring my queen here, get some mate threats. Takes on g2 though. I could go straight down as well. Just like a good queen g3 kind of move. The knight takes f5, bishop h. No, it doesn't work. I'm gonna think to do... Okay, let's go with this. This was our initial instinct. We take this way. Takes, just go up. Maybe straight up. I think here the square is nice. Kind of gets out of most checks. So we're going to take here. Bishop takes this pawn. We're going to go up this way. Okay, I think taking here. I know that there's a series of checks coming in, but I'm going to run my king down. So here I'm tempted to take. I don't know if it works. We're going to really hope that it does. Like a hardcore hope that it does. I didn't calculate it if it does. So I'm not 100% dead, but I do really like this move. Then I'm thinking of pushing this pawn. If he drops a knight, take here, you know, just be extra aggressive. Have our rook kind of defending us. Alright, so he seems to think that it's not going to mate him. Let's see if we can prove him wrong. I mean, maybe dropping a pawn here first, just to single out that he can't get away. If he takes up the queen, it's good for us. So we can drop here now, take. I seem to want to take with the bishop here. Drop pawn. Check here. Check. Yeah, I think we messed it up. I feel like there was more. Wait, I have an idea. Helm's knight tricks, though. Oh, shoot. Takes. Yeah, okay. That's unfortunate. So we lost that. It's at 1%. Oh. Okay. Let's cancel. So I guess, like, he's won. I don't necessarily think that we have to continue. I definitely... Let's just see if I did have something. Maybe not letting this bishop come out. Pawn at, takes. Because I don't like this rook coming around. Like, even just a bishop here. I'm not sure how the tournament points system works. I really want to analyze this. Let's do that. This was a fun series of games. I mean, I won twice, which is enough to make me happy, and I played a lot of well thought out kind of games. Did I have mate here? What does Stockfish think? Stockfish is like, uh-oh, I don't know. I'm thinking. Well, I'm gonna play my moves. Pawn at g7 was the blunder. Yeah. No, it still says that we're lost here. Oh, it says that it could be a draw. Yeah, pawn at d7 was the blunder for sure. It definitely had something here with a lot of stuff. I mean, up, check, here. I don't know. I don't know. I would want to play something like, yeah, like honestly this move. I don't know. Check. It's sketch. Everything's pretty sketch here. I don't know. Obviously this move. I'm still happier with this move. Oh, we made it here. Can I please move my pieces? My computer is like hardcore glitching right now. Let's see what he said. Sure. Good games.